Hi, I'm Sky Solbach, designer of the new Evo for Duotone for 2026. I think the best way to describe what the Evo is all about is it's a very accessible kite for anyone to ride on a twin tip and get really good jumps, free ride, even kind of going into waves and some freestyle. For 2026, we've managed to make some good improvements to the kite, especially in the bigger sizes. So in the bigger sizes, we've reduced the sweep angle a little bit, which makes the kite a little bit more lively, gives it a little bit crisper bar feel, and smoother turning. We worked on the tip tension in the tips of the bigger sizes, so they have really smooth turning and sped up the turning a little bit. Yeah, the Evo is just a kite that has really accessible performance. So it's definitely not a beginner kite, but it is a kite that can give you a great introduction into kiteboarding. If you are just learning, you can learn on an Evo. Has really good sheet and go and a lot of easy characteristics that make it easy to get into the sport. But it's a kite that you can continue to progress on even once you are an intermediate or even an advanced rider, because it does have really good jumping abilities. You can ride it on a twin tip powered up and get really good vertical lift. And it just has really accessible performance for pretty much anyone who's into free riding, riding a twin tip, doing some jumping, even riding some waves, and you can even ride it on a foil in light wind. The original Dacron construction of the Evo lends itself really well to being very comfortable. It's a kite that's not too aggressive, but still has a pretty sporty feel. We've made some changes to the kite this year to make it feel a little bit more lively, a little bit more intuitive through the bar, really good sheet and go. But still with the Dacron construction, it's a very comfortable kite. It has very accessible performance for pretty much anyone who's into free riding, wave, riding with a foil. It's kind of a kite that you can do pretty much everything. It's kind of the jack of all trades kite of the Duotone range. So yeah, with the Dacron standard construction, it's very easy, very comfortable, and very accessible. Compared to the SLS or even the D-Lab Evo, the original is more based on comfort, accessibility, being a very easy and intuitive kite to ride. It's not going to feel quite as aggressive or quite as sporty as the SLS, and it's not going to give you that top tier performance of the D-Lab, but is going to be a very comfortable, easy, and intuitive kite to use. We've gone to sort of a different color leading edge. It is a Dacron leading edge, so it's just a color scheme with the stripes, but it's kind of something fresh, a new look for 2026. And yeah, with the new different tip geometry, with the less sweep that we've gone to for 2026, especially in the bigger sizes, you are getting a little bit more performance, and it's getting a little bit more high performance than it was last year, with really smooth turning and really intuitive handling. So that's the new Evo for 2026 in the original construction. A great all-around free ride kite that you can use for riding on a twin tip and jumping. You can ride on a surfboard, ride some waves, even go foiling with this kite, and it's just a great all-rounder. So yeah, thank you guys, and hope to see you on the water.